Hey guys, what's going on here? My name's AU, and I just got back from the movie theater. Well, I live far away from the movie theater showing Resurrection of F, so it's really late, but I just watched it, and I'm ready for a review. If you're watching this, like, right whenever it comes up, there is not a no spoiler review out yet, but in the morning, that will definitely be a thing, so, don't watch this if you haven't watched it yet, or if you're planning on watching the movie and you haven't yet, don't watch this because there will be a bunch of spoilers, and you know, it's gonna be your fault because I already told you. So don't go complaining, alright? Alright, so let's get right into it. So let's start at the beginning. Actually, let's start at the beginning of the beginning. They actually had a Q&A right before the actual movie, like in the theater. They did a, on the screen, they had a Q&A with all the voice actors asking them trivia questions about Dragon Ball Z. And my gosh, everybody's so dumb. Oh my goodness, no one knows their they don't even pay attention. They just read their lines and go off that. They probably don't even watch the crap. Because even Sunny Straight, I thought he would be really smart about Dragon Ball, because he's been doing it for almost 20 years now, you know, and they asked him, fill in the blank of the last Ginyu Force member, and it said, said Ginyu, Raccoon, Jace, Birder, and who else? And he goes, I'm gonna go with B, Zarbon. I'm like, come, dude, for real right now? And no one knew their bullcrap. But I guess that's alright. They do a fantastic job voice acting. They just don't know what they're voice acting. But I really love Dragon Ball, so I don't want to come off this review as like a Dragon Ball hater. So before we get up and all that, like, Dragon Ball is my life. It was my childhood, and it is my life today, and I love it more than pretty much anything. So it was a fantastic movie. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm gonna do this review negatively. So that's definitely not a thing. I probably didn't even say the word. That probably wasn't even a word what I just said, but it's okay. It's really late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Give me a break. So we're at the beginning, and I don't even remember how we start off, but sooner or later we get the Frieza in hell, and his hell is hilarious. He is just, you know, how their hell works is like they put them in like the worst possible place, and his worst possible place is being trapped, surrounded by teddy bears and happy fairies and flowers, and he's just been through a bullcrap for like 30 years or however long it's been. No, that was totally inaccurate, but it's been a long time since Trunks sliced up Frieza, right? Not 20 years. AU, you're freaking stupid. Sorry, it's 1 o'clock, people, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on, man. So we do that, and there's new people in charge of the Frieza army. His name's Cerbère, or Sherbert, as I think I'm going to refer him as. And you know, he's like, all right, we got to get back Frieza. So they just, like, this took less than like an hour what they did, and I don't know why they just didn't do it like that, but it's because stuff isn't really explained that well in this movie most of the time, and you're gonna notice that in the future as I continue to explain. But so they only take like an hour to revive Frieza. They just go, oh, let's just go to Earth. So they hurry up and go to Earth. They get all the Dragon Balls. Literally, it takes them they just literally, the second they get to Earth, they grab the Dragon Balls, and they're like, let's get back Frieza, and it's that easy. And then Gohan and Piccolo are like, well, crap, we're gonna have to do something about it. So the rest of the Z Fighters go and investigate. Well, they didn't investigate, they're like, oh crap, and then Frieza's like, Frieza's back, and you know, Frieza's doing his thing. It's like, ha ha ha, it's took you long enough, blah blah blah. Give me 4 months, and I'll be as strong as Goku. And that's where I'm like, oh, this movie was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but how they went across by doing it, they just kind of worked their way around making things breaking the Dragon Ball rules. You know, they were just straight up breaking the Dragon Ball rules on how, just so they can bring back Frieza. So it only took 4 months for Frieza to get just as strong as Goku, when it took Goku, Cell Saga, Buu Saga, God Saga, I'm going to call it, the Battle of Gods. So all that time, all those episodes, all the training, all the trials, all the errors, and Goku has way more potential than Frieza. That's definitely noted. Goku is superior, always has been. Not always has been, but you know what I mean. His ceiling is way higher. And then, boom, 4 months, Frieza is the same strength as Goku. It's like, same strength as Goku. Out of the blue, just like that. It didn't bother me, but it sounds like it did. But it, I kind of did like that in the theater. But, you know, we move on. Frieza's back. Oh wait, yeah. So before the 4 months training, they did come to Earth, and Gohan, Piccolo, and the rest of Z Fighters just straight up destroyed their Frieza's army. Just straight up destroyed, and they're like, okay, we'll be back. Or was that? No, that was after the 4 months training. My bad. So they did that. Like, all right, hurry up, Goku, because they realized that they had no chance against Frieza, so they were pretty much hopeless after they defeated all the soldiers. But there were two. Okay, here's the part where. So we're right here, right? We're in a field next to the ocean. There's the Z Fighters, and then there's Frieza and two henchmen that are essentially Zarbon and Dodoria, right? Unless if they trained with Frieza, which that was never said, it was not ever said. But right before Frieza started to train for the 4 months, it was noted that Sherbert, not even Sherbert, there's this big red guy, right? He's like, well, this guy's impressive. His power level matches what Zarbon's and Dodoria's was back in the day. And then now we're back to the present with the Z Fighters, Frieza, Sherbert, and Big Red Guy, right? Piccolo goes after Big Red Guy. The Big Red Guy is more stronger than Piccolo. That doesn't make any sense because Piccolo is, at this point right there, right then and there, Piccolo is about as strong. He's slightly stronger than Cell Jr., almost as strong as Perfect Form Cell. That doesn't make any sense at all. That kind of me. Unless if they trained with Frieza, and that's bullcrap because they see the I don't like that. I don't. That doesn't really make sense. They just kind of made it just so Frieza would come back. They was like kind of like creep through the cracks. But Gohan went Super Saiyan and kind of mollywopped him. And now we're getting to the point where Goku and Vegeta's been training with Whis and Beerus and doing their thing. And Whis pointed out their biggest flaws, and now this was a big part of the movie. Vegeta's flaw was that he needs to relax, and his nervous system is just too tense. If he were to relax a little bit more, he would be even better than he is at that moment. And Goku's flaw is that he's too relaxed and he lets his guard down. So that's important. Keep that noted. So finally, Whis gets the message that hey, Earth is in trouble. Goku and Vegeta go down there. Goku and Frieza rematch. Let's get it. Goku's like, I don't need to go Super Saiyan. I'm gonna chill right here. Frieza's like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go Final Form. This part right here was the best part of the movie. This was the most. I knew this movie was going to be funny, and it was hilarious. It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh man, they got me a lot. They got me a lot. But finally, right here and right now, it was super duper serious. This is Dragon. I was telling myself, this is Dragon Ball Z. Holy crap! The first fight. Non-Super Saiyan Goku versus Final Form Frieza, the white one, the white Frieza. And that's when it got crazy, and then it started going and going, and Goku just mollywopped. Holy crap, mollywopped. And then Vegeta's like, hey, can I go in? And then this is when it's a good comedy scene, comical relief, a non-necessary comical relief, but it still made me laugh. So then Frieza's like, alright, Vegeta, get out of here. Me and Goku are going to go hard. Goku realizes that Frieza's holding back, and Frieza realizes that Goku's holding back. So then they go to a full transformation. Goku goes Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Frieza goes Golden Frieza. I'm playing with an egg if you're hearing this. It's playing with an Easter egg. Sorry. So then that fight goes on. Golden Frieza's super duper strong, which that doesn't make any sense, but okay. It's whatever. It can happen, I guess. It doesn't make sense. Frieza's super duper strong. And they're fighting, and then Vegeta's like, alright, let me go in. And that's Vegeta and Goku at the same time realize that Frieza's main weakness. And even to the point where Vegeta's like, I can go in and just destroy him right now, because they just figured out his weakness. The weakness is that they realized that the second Frieza discovered that he was can transform into Golden Frieza, the second he realized that, he went down to Earth to kill Goku. But Goku and Vegeta knows his body cannot handle that for too long because he hasn't trained with the Golden Frieza yet. So his body is wearing and tearing. So the longer this fight goes, the more tired Frieza gets and just easier to kill. So Vegeta's like, oh, let me do this, and then they finally. Is that when they start fighting? No. And then they're like, okay. And then it's pretty much round 2, and then Goku destroys, right? And then Frieza decided, okay, I'm gonna do a backup plan just in case if things go wrong. So he has Shrebert. Well, this is the part that gets me, man. Holy crap, this is so inconsistent, but I guess it works. Whatever. Shrebert, this little guy that's probably just as strong as Zarbon was. He's not even as strong as Zarbon. I think he's just a brains type of guy. He has a ray gun, so he's probably not even near Zarbon, because he has to use a ray gun to do a ki blast. Right before Frieza is like, Frieza had no hope, and then he looks at him and kind of gives him a nod. The dude with his ray gun that a regular Frieza soldier has shoots Goku in the heart and essentially almost kills him. That's when Frieza starts beating the crap out of Goku. It's pretty much over. Then Vegeta's like, alright. No. This is when it gets kind of crazy. And then Frieza's like, nope, Vegeta, come here. Can you kill Goku? And I'll make you the chief guy in my army. And Vegeta's like, oh, crap, that's a good deal. Too bad. Vegeta fights him and just destroys him. Because Vegeta turned Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, and everybody went crazy in the theater. It was crazy. So Vegeta just mows him down, man. He mows him down. He knocks him out of Golden Frieza form, and then Frieza's like, alright, and kind of like pretending like he's really mad and like, I lost. Starts punching the ground, puts his hand down, and it looks like, you know, he just has his hand down, but he actually starts a ki blast. He blows up the Earth. The Earth is destroyed, except for this little bubble that Whis made. Whis made a bubble, and only people in that bubble survived. Frieza survived the explosion. I don't think Vegeta did. Then Whis is like, you know what, Goku, this is all your fault. I'll give you one opportunity to fix what you messed up on. And he puts it back 3 minutes before, right whenever Vegeta's about to finish him off, right before Frieza blows it up. Goku runs in, Kamehameha, Frieza's dead, everybody's happy, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F. So that was the movie explained. My thoughts, a fantastic movie. Battle of Gods was a little bit better, but I loved this movie. Just watching it as an entertainment wise was fantastic. They kind of broke the rules of Dragon Ball. But anyway, like the video, guys, if you enjoyed. Put down in the comments down below what was your favorite part. Or if you haven't seen it, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, no spoilers will be out soon. Subscribe for more Dragon Ball Z content / anime content. I'll see you guys around.